it's Molly Yeh from Girl Meets Farm, and today we are going to be making my peppermint latke ice cream sundaes. These are a variation on the latkes that I make every year for Hanukkah, and they're inspired by that really delicious thing where you dip your fries in the milkshake. So it's that delicious combination of salty and sweet, and I think you're gonna love them. If you're cooking along with me, get the shredding attachment hooked up to your food processor, and then also have some cheesecloth sitting in a strainer that's set above a bowl. Let's get started. Put the top on your food processor, and now we're gonna shred up our russet potatoes, and I don't even peel them. The peel looks really pretty, and it's fiber, and it's easier if you just skip the peeling. And if you don't have a food processor with a shredder attachment, you could also grate these by hand on the big holes of a box grater or use a mandolin. I just use a food processor because it is so darn quick and easy. Now, once all of your potatoes are shredded, you can dump the potatoes into the cheesecloth lined strainer. How pretty do your potatoes look? I love these big, thick strands of shredded potato. So dump the potatoes right in. And now I want you to sprinkle with a few good pinches of kosher salt. And what the salt is gonna do is it's gonna draw out the moisture in the potato strands, and that moisture is gonna fall down to the bowl. And drawing the moisture out of the potatoes is gonna help get a crispy latke. So for me, the ideal latke is crispy on the outside and still a little bit soft and creamy on the inside. And so in order to get that creaminess, I do not want you to skip this step. I also want you to grab your lemon. Adding lemon juice to this mixture is gonna prevent the potatoes from oxidizing and turning that weird grayish brownish color. So give it a roll, which will help release its juices, and then cut it in half and squeeze it right over the potatoes. And you can put your hand underneath when you're squeezing it to catch any of the lemon seeds. And just let the juice fall through your fingers. And you can toss the potatoes around to make sure that the salt and the lemon juice gets evenly distributed. And then let this sit for a bit to allow that moisture to come out. Now, as your potato mixture is sitting, you can get your oil heating up. So, get a nice large frying pan heating up over medium-high, and then add a thick layer of oil, about 1/4 inch thick. And I'm using just a neutrally flavored oil here, any that has a high smoke point. So canola oil or vegetable oil will work. And when I was little, I was never patient enough to let the oil heat up. And you know where that got me? It got me really soggy, oily latkes. You don't want that. You want your oil to be hot enough so that it fries your latkes up really nice and crispy. So gather the cheesecloth by the ends and use your hands to squeeze out any of that excess moisture. You see all of that coming out of there? We're earning our latkes. Once you've squeezed out as much moisture as you can, get rid of it, and then we're gonna use this same bowl to mix up the rest of our mixture. So add the potato mixture to the bowl. And then grab your 2 eggs. And these are gonna help the latke mixture stay together. And then also add 1/3 cup of flour. And this will also help the mixture stay all together. And now mix it up. So latkes are the quintessential Hanukkah food. On Hanukkah, it's tradition to eat foods that are fried in oil to commemorate the miracle of Hanukkah. Traditionally, latkes are served with sour cream and applesauce, but there's 8 nights of Hanukkah, and so usually by the 8th night, I'm looking for other fun ways to eat my latkes. And that's when I came up with this Latke Sundae. Once your mixture is combined, you can test to see if your oil is hot enough. And to do that, grab one strand of the potato and then add it to the oil. And if it sizzles, it's ready. That's a nice little sizzle. I think we're ready. Grab an ice cream scoop. And I like using an ice cream scoop because it's easier to portion out the latkes so that they're all evenly sized. And then cram your mixture into a scoop. And then gently add to the pan. We'll do a few more and fry these in batches. It's important not to overcrowd the pan because if you do, it'll lower the temperature of the oil and then it'll make your latkes taste oily and soggy. Grab your spatula. You can use your spatula to flatten them out slightly. Don't flatten them out too much because a thick latke is a good latke. I like about a ½ inch thick of a latke. Now once these are all flattened out, you're gonna let these fry on both sides until they're golden brown and crispy. So a few minutes on each side. So if you guys are hosting big parties this year for the holidays, latkes are actually the type of thing that can be prepped ahead. What you wanna do is once you're done frying your latkes, transfer them directly to a pan that's lined with foil. You don't want that excess oil to drip off. You want to keep it. What you do is you put the latkes in the refrigerator or the freezer until it's party time, and then when it's party time, reheat them in the oven, and that excess oil will actually refry the edges of the latkes and make them hot and crispy again. The hardest part for me in this recipe is being patient and letting the latkes get golden and crispy. It's always worth it. So don't fuss with them too much. Just let them do their magic. So when you have a beautiful brown color on the bottom of your latke, you can carefully flip it over and get that same gorgeous color on the other side. Ah, how perfect is that? Do yours look nice and golden brown? I hope so. These look gorgeous, and now we're gonna let these cook for a few minutes on the other side until they're just as golden. These have reached peak crispiness on both sides. They're ready to come out of the pan. And transferring them to a wire rack is gonna allow any excess oil to drip off, and it's gonna help keep them crispy on the bottom. Oh, these look delicious. I hope yours do too. I've got enough latkes here to make our sundae, but if you want to make more, press pause now, keep on frying in batches, and then meet back up when you're ready. It's time to assemble. Grab your chocolate ice cream, or any flavor of ice cream will do, and some chocolate sauce, whipped cream, all of your favorite sundae toppings. I'm very excited to eat these. I hope you are too. So, to assemble, put a couple of latkes on a plate. Grab an ice cream scoop. And add a big scoop of ice cream onto each latke. And you gotta work fast because you want the latkes to stay hot and the ice cream to stay cold. Get some whipped cream on there. Oh yeah, that works. Chocolate sauce. Nice drizzly drizz. And peppermint around the holidays is gorgeous and perfect, and it adds great crunch. So sprinkle a few of those on there as well. How pretty are these? The unicorn of all holiday desserts, my peppermint latke ice cream sundae. I'm gonna dig in right now. These get a little messy in the best way possible. It's so good. They're salty and crispy and creamy and sweet. I love these a latke, and I hope you do too.